Customs Duty Taxable Event presented by Swati S. MCOM Final MPM Government First Grade College Karkala. Customs duty is a duty or tax which is levied by the central government on import of goods into and export of goods from India, also referred to in Kautilya's Arthashastra as the Shuklas. Customs duty refers to the tax imposed on goods when they are transported across international borders. In simple terms, it is the tax that is levied on import and export of goods. The government used this duty to raise its revenues, safeguard domestic industries, and regulate movement of goods. Taxable event under Custom Act. The taxable event which attracts the levy of customs is import or export of goods into or out of India. In case of imported goods, the duty liability is to be discharged before the goods are cleared for home consumption. Taxable event and a date for determination of duty and tariff valuation. Section 12 of Customs Act, which is the charging section, lays down the following propositions. First one, duties of customs shall be levied on goods. The goods should be imported into or exported from India. The the duty shall be such rate as is specified in the Customs Tariff Act 1975. Government goods shall be treated at par with the non-government goods for the purpose of levy of custom duty. Such levy be subject to the other provisions of Customs Act 1962. These are all date for determination of duty and tariff valuation. Taxable event. First one, taxable event in case of import. First one, in case of goods cleared for home consumption. Import of goods commences when they cross the territorial waters but continues and is completed when they become part of the mass of goods within the country. The taxable event being reached at the time when the goods reach the customs barriers and bill of entry for home consumption is failed. It implies that custom duty on imported goods has been paid and thus goods can be removed by the imported goods has been paid and thus goods can be removed by the importer for utilization or consumption within the country. Home consumption means the use of homemade food or a homemade food product within a private home by a family member, an employee, or a non paying guest. Thereafter, a bill of entry has to be filed by the importer for clearing the goods. This bill of entry is known as bill of entry for home consumption. When goods are cleared from the customs station, the CEASE to be important goods for the purpose of a Customs Act. B. In case of goods cleared for warehousing, in case of warehoused goods, the goods continue to be in a customs bond. Hence, import takes when the goods are cleared from the warehouse. The custom barriers would be crossed when they are sought to be taken out of the customs and brought to the mass of goods in the country. In case of where the goods are not immediately cleared for home consumption, they may be deposited in a warehouse and cleared at a later point of time. In such a case, the collection of customs duty will be deferred till such goods are cleared from warehouse for home consumption. The facility of warehousing of important goods in customs bonded warehouse without payment of custom duty is permitted under the Custom Act 1962. In addition to that, the provision of the Warehoused Goods Regulation 1963 and Manufacture and Other Operation in Warehoused Regulations 1966 are also applicable. Basically, goods are landing are permitted to be removed to be warehouse without payment of duty, and duty is collected at the time of clearance from the warehouse. The law lays down the time period up to which the goods may remain in warehouse without incurring any interest liability and with interest liability. Distinction between clearance for home consumption and clearance for warehousing. Clearance for home consumption implies that the custom duty on import of the goods has been discharged and the goods are therefore cleared for utilization or consumption. The goods may, instead of being cleared for home consumption, be deposited in a warehouse and cleared at a later time. When the goods are deposited in the warehouse, the collection of customs duty will be deferred till such goods are cleared for home consumption. The revenue for the government is safeguarded by the importer executing a bond binding himself in a sum equal to twice the amount of duty assessed on the goods at the time import. The importer is also liable to pay interest, rent, and charges for storage of goods in a warehouse. When the goods are deposited in the warehouse, the collection of customs duty will be deferred till such goods are cleared for home consumption. Date for determination of the rate of duty and tariff valuation. Rate of duty and tariff valuation case of import and export of goods is determined on the basis of rate applicable on the relevant date which has been discussed below. In case of imported goods, goods entered for home consumption, date of presentation of bill of entry or date for entry inward of the whichever is later. Goods cleared from a warehouse, the date of presentation of the ex bond bill of entry for home consumption under that section. For other goods, on the date of payment of duty. In case of export goods, goods entered for export on the date on which the proper officer makes an order permitting clearance and loading of the goods for exportation. For any other goods on the date of payment of duty. Thank you.